The magical properties of this spell will only have lasting effects if you focus on...
Yeah.
No, Rainbow Dash. How in a question does that pony expect to pass her History of the Wonderbolts exam tomorrow if she's wasting time flying? I'm just gonna fly right up to her and tell her what I think about her lackadaisical approach to studying. Won't she be surprised?
Surprise!
What? How did you...
Please. Twilight, that was the worst sneak attack ever.
What? But...
I saw you giving me the stink eye from the ground and heard you flying towards me and muttering from a mile away.
Well, if you heard me muttering, then you must know what I was muttering about.
Yeah, the Wonderbolt history test, no big deal.
No big deal. Really big deal. It's a test that will determine if you can join the newly formed Wonderbolt's reserves. And being part of the Wonderbolt's reserves means you'll have the opportunity to live your dreams a Wonderbolt. This is the most important test of your life.
Twilight, not every pony gets all freaked out about tests like you.
I do not get all freaked out about tests.
Seriously? Your freakouts are so epic. You sing whole freak-out arias about freaking out.
Fine, I may tend to take my tests a little seriously, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't be studying for yours. Ooh, and I know just the pony who can help you. Me! This is gonna be so much fun!
Sure. Fun. My
Oh
little...
god, the dreaded
Rainbow
thing.
Dash, time to sing.
My little pony, blah, 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 blah. Okay, done.
That was very Rainbow
10 out of
Dash
10.
you.
10 out of 10.
Yeah. What the... Huh?
This is the most complete
And ginormous.
book on the history of the Wonderbolts.
Okay, but how am I supposed to get what's in there in here?
With my handy-dandy study checklist, of course.
Of course.
First up, reading and highlighting. Reading and highlighting is the foundation of any good studying method. It allows the student to hone in and boil down on what's really important, separating the good from the bad, the wheat from the chaff, getting to the crux of the things. Let's see what you've got so far. Huh? By highlighting everything, you don't really separate the wheat from the chaff, the good from the bad, or... Hey, I'm not that tall. Okay, Rainbow. Clearly, reading and highlighting is not your style of studying. So let's move on to the tried and true history lecture. Yes, Rainbow?
Is it snack time?
No.
Recess?
No.
Can't we just watch the history of the Wonderbolts movie?
No. Now, just get comfortable and experience the magic of learning. Ahem. Prior to the great celestial lunar rift, there was no need for the Earth Unicorn, Pegasi, or EUP Guard. But after Luna's banishment, the protective pony platoons were formed. On the anniversary of the first celestial year of peace, a celebration was held. Headed by General Firefly, an elite team of aerial performers were chosen to help celebrate this auspicious occasion. The first performance was so full of energy, so highly charged, that magical lightning showered down on the crowd. Everybody was so filled with amazement and wonder that General Firefly dubbed them the Wonderbolts. Rainbow Dash, can you repeat any of my lesson? History lecture. Nope. Okay, Rainbow. Rainbow Dash.
Here.
Let's move on to my favorite style of learning. Flashcards.
Oh, does that mean I'll learn in a flash?
One can only hope. Colonel Purple Dart, the leader of the Wonderbolts in the Fourth Celestial Era, was known for his... what? Rainbow, did you see what happened?
But no, I was riveted by your captivating cards.
After becoming the official flying squadron for Princess Celestia, she honored them with... Gotcha!
Got what?
The original Wonderbolt's lightning bolt insignia was... Rainbow Dash, you could have hurt me.
The Spitwad? Really?
A spitwad to the eye would have been no laughing matter. Well, if you can horse around like this, then you clearly must be ready for the test.
Clearly.
Well then, I guess you're also ready for a... pop quiz.
Bring it.
The initials EUP stand for what?
Ernie's Undercooked Pancakes.
That's awesome.
The original aerial team performed for...
Celestial's cereal celebration?
The Wonderbolts were given their name by this famous Pegasus. Who is he? Please don't say Colonel Waffle.
Hello? General Blazing Donuts. Donut Glaze. So, did I ace it or what?
Or what? You didn't get one answer correct.
But how?
I don't know, I've never heard answers so wrong. And so breakfast related. If you had taken the official test today...
My dreams of being in the Wonderbolt reserves would have been totally crushed. What am I gonna do? I'm running out of time. I don't know any of this history. I'm gonna fail. I'm gonna fail, and it's all your fault.
My fault? I'm the one helping you.
Maybe your famous study methods aren't all they cracked up to be. Teacher?
Excuse me? I've used them to study for many a test, and passed.
Yeah, right.
Do you know the name of the premier Wonderbolts choreographer?
Oh, wow.
Commander Easy Glider. Do you know how many Pegasi flew in the original squad? 7. Do you know Princess Celestia's favorite flight pattern? The Icarnian... Yeah, Icarnian sun salutation? See? I could pass this test.
Fine, rub it in. Why don't you? Besides, I don't see why I have to take this lousy test anyways. I'm proven I'm one of the best flyers around.
Knowing their origin and being able to properly represent them for all of Equestria is just as important.
Yeah, right. Some history buff like you must have made up that to bring us flyers down.
Knowing history actually is beneficial, Rainbow.
Beneficial for eggheads.
My Fluttershy, I don't know.
Yeah, go ahead.
Girls.
Well, this egghead knows history and can fly. Maybe I should become a Wonderbolt.
Just because you've got wings doesn't mean you can fly.
Girls.
You're barely able to just get off the ground.
Girls, stop. Now, is that any way to talk to a friend?
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
Don't you have more important things to do, like prepare Rainbow for her big test?
I've tried everything, Fluttershy, but none of my study methods work for her.
Well, no offense to your teaching methods, Twilight, but I think I may have a way to help Rainbow.
Oh? Who's that?
Celestia and Luna, back when they were happy.
What now?
Gummy's an earth pony, Winona's a unicorn, and Tank is a Pegasus.
They're the EUP, helping to protect the princess.
How are you getting all this?
French.
Oh no,
job. That was all.
Awesome! I give it a 3 woohoos! 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 And an extra woo for good measure. Woo!
Well, I give it a whoa, what? I'm totally confused, and I just want to go home. Whoa, hey!
Whoa, your woes there, woeful. Some ponies learn through theatrical presentation, but others ponies learn through musical intervention.
You're eating your mic again.
Yeah.
Oh.
Pretty bad.
If
Back
you
up.
want to do dirty things with Mike, do it after the stream, okay?
All right, what if I held it over here? Is that good?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
perfect right there.
All right. Oh, God, I'm not going to be able to... Someone want to do boxing? Okay. Well, back in ancient times, there were the wonderbolts of old. The general named Firefly, amazing and so bold. Oh, God. She brought them all together, spreading unity in flight. Performing at their very best with wonder and with might. There's Admiral Fireweather and the Colonel Purple.
Dart.
Gave Wonderbolts a bit of steel along with lots of heart. An Admiral named Fiery Fight, and General called Flash. Help the bolts fly super high with style
and panache.
Commander Easy Glider was the real cream of the crop.
The crop.
From with her wicked moves, the Wonderbolts
Soared to the
top. Wonderbolts, yeah, Wonderbolts, huh? Wonderbolts, yeah, Wonderbolts, huh? That is my rapping history of the Wonderbolts.
Oh, dear God.
Did you get it?
Yes, Pinkie Pie. General this and Colonel that. They're the Wonderbolts, something that rhymes with that.
That was pretty terrible.
What? No, really? They've got to learn this stuff now.
And I am just a pony to help.
Rarity, you look ridiculous.
Oh, still. Okay, sorry. I am going to ignore that comment out of my desire to help you.
Good luck.
Get ready, Rainbow Dash, for I am going to take you on an historical adventure in fashion. I am now modeling the rather unattractive and frankly itchy original Wonderbolt's flying costume. Fortunately, thanks to the vision of Fleur de Mail, the Wonderbolt's ensemble became more streamlined in a wonderfully breathable fabric. Of course, they were fashion hits and misses. Just look at those dreadful bell bottoms that were... What were ponies thinking?
I don't know. I bet General Flash rocked these things.
Pinkie Pie. Pinkie, you're real.
Of course I'm real. I mean, I'm not the real General Flash, the 10th leader of the Wonderbolts, but I, Pinkie, am really real. And I'm Admiral Fairy Flight from the 7th Squadron.
And of course you recognize Commander Easy Glider. And I'm sporting some kind of get-up worn by Colonel Purple Dart.
Look at us, we are fabulous.
Look at us.
Look at me!
Too much for my eyes.
Now don't you fret, Rainbow. The fashion show nonsense wouldn't help me learn nothing either.
Really? Well, what special study trick do you have, AJ?
Who, me? Oh, I got nothing. Well, I could tell you every little thing there is to know about the history of apples. But I picked all that up over years in the field as a labor of love. How much time you got?
12 hours.
Well, then you're up a creek. Oh, I think we should just go back to old-fashioned studying.
What about our play?
Just look at these costumes. Surely something resonates with your inner Wonderbolt.
And Granny Smith discovered the cursed Granny Smith in Philadelphia when she was just a filly.
Commander Easy Glider was the real cream of the crop.
Pinky, stop rapping. That isn't going to help Rainbow.
Well, I suggest you put down your silly cards or flash, for I know that they cannot help our good friend Rainbow Dash.
No, no rapping, no cards, no costumes, no plays, no apples. I'm never gonna pass this test ever. Just forget it.
Rainbow, I'm sorry about all that. We didn't mean to overwhelm you.
It's okay. You were just trying to help. It's just too bad I'm too dumb to learn anything.
You are not dumb. You just learn differently.
If by differently you mean not at all, then you're totally right.
No, that's totally wrong.
See? Wrong again.
I don't know any pony that's read more daring do books than you.
Well, that's not going to get me into the Wonderbolts.
And your knowledge of jokes and pranks is only rivaled by Pinky.
Right, my years of being a class clown prevented me from actually learning how to learn.
That's not how I meant. Not what I meant. You're smart, creative, inventive. Hey, I know you're upset, but you don't need to... Whoa, I almost slammed into that.
I know, you were just jabbering on so much you didn't even notice.
But how did you notice? You were listening and talking to me the whole time.
You're such a rookie. An experienced flyer like me knows how to multitask.
While you fly?
It's essential. Yes, I was paying attention to you, but I was also scanning the sky and the ground for any problems.
Really?
Flying is not just flying. In order to stay safe in the sky, I've got to hear and see everything down to the littlest detail. For instance, I saw Apple Bloom, Sweetie Pie, and Toodaloo come out of Sugar Cube Corner. From the looks of it, they had carrot cupcakes with sprinkles. And I'm thinking Big Mac sold a huge order of apples to Filthy Rich because I heard him give a very hearty, "Yep." I always make note of everything when I fly. No biggie.
Oh my gosh.
What?
There I go.
Yeah, I get it. I wouldn't want to hang out with a loser like me either.
Dun, dun, dun.
Thanks for meeting me, every pony. What is it, Twilight? We have to help Rainbow Dash.
Yes, but how?
We've tried every kind of setting, my way, your way.
But we haven't tried Rainbow Dash's way.
I'm intrigued.
Alright. Okay, listen up, ponies. Here's the plan. Hey, Rainbow. Want to go for a fly?
Sure. Got nothing better to do. Didn't we just do this?
Yes, but like you said, I'm such a newbie. I need all the practice I can get.
Yeah, well, I'm sure you'll become a great flyer in no time. After all, you're good at everything.
So, what's going on?
Oh, nothing. Just getting my dreams crushed.
Read any good books lately?
Just history books. I tell you what they were about, but my brain is as dry as a rock.
Speaking of rocks, did you know Pinkie Pie grew up on a rock farm?
Maybe I'll go work there as I have no other plans for the rest of my life.
Oh, come on now, Rainbow. You can't give up on your dream.
Seems my dream has given up on me. Maybe I'll learn to shine shoes, sell hats, dig ditches.
Or maybe you'll be a Wonderbolt.
Give it up. I have.
So, what do you remember about that flight?
Nothing important, except after Luna was banished to the moon, Celestia needed protective forces, so the Earth, Unicorn, and Pegasi formed the EUP Guard of the Protective Pony Platoon.
Yes?
And at the celebration of the first celestial year of peace, an elite flying squadron performed, headed by General Firefly, who later named the group the Wonderbolts.
Uh-huh.
Commander Easy Glider established flight choreography that's still used by the Wonderbolts today.
Yes?
I know the history. I know it all. But how in Equestria did that happen?
You learned it.
Yeah, I got that. But how?
Well, on our first flight, I discovered that you catalog everything that happens all around you when you're flying, without even thinking about it. Don't you see? I made use of your special skills by enlisting every pony to help you learn the history of the Wonderbolts.
I, Princess Celestia, banish you, Princess Luna, to the moon.
No.
Oh,
Unicorn.
Pegasus.
A.
You.
P.
Yep.
Let us celebrate our first celestial year of peace. Yeah, let's party! I'm General Firefly. Gee, my costume is itchy and unattractive, but I'm gonna assemble an awesome flying team. I'll call them the Wonderbolts.
Streamline style by Vladimir.
Admiral Fairweather.
Colonel Purple Darts.
Admiral Fairy Flight.
General Flash.
Commander Easy Glider.
The history of the Wonderbolts.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Thank you. Thank you all so much.
You're welcome, but it all came from you. You learned without knowing you're learning. Your main focus is flying, but then your brain is also absorbing lots of other information. It's actually really brilliant.
I always knew I was brilliant.
Rainbow Dash finally learned the history of the Wonderbolts. But she's not the only pony that needed a lesson. I needed to learn something just as important. One way of learning isn't better than another. After all, every pony is unique and individual.